Whether you're a network professional that's successful or network marketing has failed you, you will love this business. Even if you don't know anything about MLM, you still will love this business. Why? Because there's no selling, no explaining, no convincing. There's not even a product. You can continue doing what you're doing right now and work part-time from anywhere, anytime you like. Customers never pay anything and just save money. You don't need to be a customer. Simple, proven system you can learn in 10 minutes. Your team does 95% of the work for you. You can write your own paycheck. There's unlimited income potential. Now, for you network marketers, there's no product education, no sales training, no auto ship. There's a very low attrition rate and 98% customer retention. What more could you want? One person in your downline can promote you to a higher scale. And this residual income for life will willable and saleable, even if your entire downline quits. The company has been in business for over 10 years, $1 billion plus, a $500 billion growing market, 1 million happy customers and only 3% of the market. We're open in the US, Canada, and Japan. Debt-free, privately held, fastest growing, best customer satisfaction, and we have multiple awards. Now for the industry, well, let's just ask.
What industry do you think is going to produce the next Bill Gates? Because that's the industry I want to get a job in.
Industries do have different paces of innovation, and so the IT industry, driven by the magic of software, the magic of the optic fiber, the magic of the chip, which doubles in power every couple of years, it's been the industry that has not only been the most exciting, it's also changed the rules for many other industries. You know, the idea of information being available, what the online world is like, that's incredible. I'd say there are a few other industries that will compete for being exciting in the decades ahead. The energy business, some approach will provide cheaper energy that's environmentally friendly. And there's a lot of science, a lot of business. That's a global thing.
That was Bill Gates. How about Warren Buffett? Energy deregulation will be the largest transfer of wealth in history. The next wave is here. Get your surfboard.
You may have heard from family or friends about the deregulation of energy. Are you curious exactly what this means for you? We're here to help you understand your options. If you live in a deregulated area, that means you have the option to choose who supplies your electricity, and you will be able to shop around to find the best price and provider that offers the best plan suited to you. Let's show you how this works. Now let's talk about the separation between the generation of electricity and the delivery. The electric and natural gas industries are very similar in their structure and operation. Each has three distinct components. First, the commodity of supply portion. Next, the long-distance transmission of the commodity. And finally, the local distribution of the commodity to our homes and businesses. For many years, your local utilities handled all the phases of the business. But after decades of growth, construction, and addition of market participants, it was decided that competition could safely be introduced via deregulation of the natural gas and electric industries. You have the ability to choose which supplier you wish to purchase your electricity from. And although that will change, the delivery of the electricity will still be provided by your local utility company. The local utility will still do all the same work for you as in the past, such as maintain wires, poles, and even read your meters. If you have an emergency, guess who you call? Yep, you still call your local utility. The deregulation of electricity means you will be saving money on your electric bill each month and have the peace of mind knowing that the delivery of your power and how you pay your bill will not change. We only use suppliers that break down the costs, so that way there are no hidden fees ever. It's that simple to get started, with no obligation or cost.
Let me put that in very simple terms. My company buys electricity and gas at discount prices and then sells it to your utility company for less than what they're paying right now. By law, they have to charge you what they pay for it. If they are paying less, then so do you. So nothing changes for you as to billing or service. All you have to do is give us permission to supply it to them. Does that make sense? The reason this should be so exciting for you is because now you can get paid for using our proven method and that system to gather just a handful of customers without selling anything, a couple of consultants like yourself, and create additional monthly income, a never-ending retirement check, or replace what you're making now. It's up to you. Now I want you to remember this. You will never need to say or repeat anything you have seen or heard this far, because everything that's mentioned is in videos like the following 5-minute video, and that's what you use to present our program.
Time is money. So on behalf of the person who invited you to review this video, thank you for investing 5 minutes with us. Do you know anyone who pays a utility bill? Of course you do. But do you know anyone who gets their electric or natural gas service for free? It may sound too good to be true, and it would be, if not for the recent government-mandated deregulation of energy.
Since deregulation, customers in Maryland and D.C. can now shop around for their power provider.
Just like shopping for a new car, Pennsylvania residents can now shop for the best prices on electricity.
That reminds me a lot of the breakup of the phone company in the 80s, where there was one provider and you were locked into that provider, and then you had a choice to go to whomever you wanted to. And that's exactly what we have now.
Deregulation transformed telecom 25 years ago. The same process is happening on a much larger scale with energy today. Many refer to it as the greatest shift of wealth in American history, and one company is leading the way.
Ambit Energy says it'll be providing gas and electricity to customers.
Ambit Energy began serving customers in the NYSEG market back in April, and since then, customers in the southern tier say that switching has saved them a lot of money.
Ambit Energy has exploded onto the scene of this $500 billion wealth transfer by providing over-the-top value. And we want you to have the inside track on 3 very powerful options available with our company. You can choose Ambit as your new energy supplier and join over 1 million happy customers. There's 0 cost to switch, the process takes less than 5 minutes, and nothing changes about your service except the amount you pay.
I was a little worried in the beginning, a little apprehensive. It's like, geez, I don't know if I want to mess with the utility company, you know. I was thinking, man, shut me off.
Despite that fear, Darpino switched anyway, saying he wanted to help a friend who was offering the service. He says nothing changed about how he received his power until he opened his mail.
Got my bill this last month and looked at it. I had saved about $68.
The backbone of our business and the reason we established such a solid reputation in the marketplace is the value we deliver. But the reasons you're here and the reasons we have grown faster than any company in our industry is because Ambit have created an extremely unique and powerful business model, which brings us to the second option.
What if we could eliminate your utility bill entirely? It's no gimmick. Simply share the value of being an Ambit customer with a handful of friends. Once qualified, you'll see a credit on your bill equal to the average usage of your referrals. This free energy credit continues month after month after month. If we have your attention with the kind of value offered thus far, you may also like to know Ambit is paying people like clockwork to spread the word. And we're not talking about nickels and dimes.
By joining as an Ambit consultant and gathering just 15 customers, you'll earn hundreds of dollars in bonuses and be qualified for a free energy program you just learned about. Not about place to start, but Ambit Energy is a franchise-like business allowing you to expand your distribution by sponsoring other consultants who also have the same opportunity. This gives you the leverage of a business that can grow beyond your own limitations of time and effort.
Just how powerful can leverage be? Let's say you get started with Ambit and expand your business by sponsoring 3 consultants who each gather just 3 customers. And every consultant in turn does exactly the same thing. Project that duplication through the 7 levels of Ambit's compensation, and you'd have a leverage of over 3,000 consultants, each gathering just 3 customers, for a total of nearly 10,000 customers. Multiply that by a residual commission that assumes minimal customer usage, and the result is a life-changing residual income paid out on the 15th of every month. And this is just one aspect of the compensation plan.
Ambit Energy opened their doors in 2006. By 2010, they hit #1 in Inc. 500. Today, with over 1 million customers generating in excess of $1 billion of annual revenue, the business model you see here has a track record of proven success on a very large scale. But I know, when you see a figure this big, it sounds far-fetched. Most people don't have a single dollar of residual income. But because of Ambit, in less than 5 years, I started cashing a monthly residual check exceeding what took my father 40 years to build with his insurance agency.
Every day, every week, every month that goes by, the massive shift of wealth taking place with energy deregulation goes on with or without any of us. Thank you for the past few minutes of your time. Click below for immediate access to full details and documentation on all 3 options we just shared. Not getting this information could be the greatest financial mistake of your life.
If you feel you've seen and heard enough and you're ready to get started in your new business and make some money, or if you just need more information, call the person below and the number they have listed, or you can click on this link for more information.